Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet.
I just got done patterning this 410 shotgun. This is a 410 that I just put together here. I'm gonna try to use this coming weekend. Made a GoPro mount for it and drilled the holes for sling posts, just a little ammo carrier, just to, you know, it's kind of nice having it on the buttstock, one less thing to have to grab and fill your pockets with. So I patterned this thing. This is a Mossberg 500. It's a full choke barrel. This is an old gun. It's before they had, well, this gun's about 30 years old. It's a full choke barrel. It does not accept chokes. So I was shooting this Turkey Ninja. So it's a 410 round. It's 9.5 shot. It advertises 1,060 feet per second. It's a tungsten load. I'll show you the difference between a tungsten load and lead on the post that I was shooting at, if I remember. But yeah, so it's going through this gun right here. It's just a Mossberg 500. So here's the way the gun patterned. This is about the size of the group at 20 yards. It's just roughly, I kind of traced this out with a marker. 16-inch group. This was the target I was shooting at. I traced it out on the backside so it's a little easier to see. There's approximately 35 pellets in there. I didn't really get too crazy about counting it out, but this was at 20 yards. At 30 yards, the spread was about 22 inches. And again, this is just kind of ballpark. Here is the 30-yard target. It's hanging like that. So at 30 yards, there's 11 inside that circle. I mean, that's just kind of a ballpark, but that's what I counted out in the circle I traced on the back side. So then at 40 yards, that was kind of a poke for this thing. I don't know if that's feasible. I mean, if you're really desperate, you could try it, I suppose, but I want to pride myself on hopefully getting within 30 of a turkey, and that's a pretty sweet pattern. 40, this ain't bad. I mean, it's really in the center of the cluster. It's pretty decent, I suppose, but it's a 28-inch, and that's including a couple flyers. You know, the average is probably quite a bit tighter than that. But at 40 yards, I had 8 rounds inside the kind of ballpark circle that I traced on the backside. This thing was hanging, where's my postmark on it? This was hanging like this. So I had the girlfriend out here today shooting, and you can see where all these impact spots are. This is lead shot. This is just trap load that I was having her practice with to kind of get her comfortable with the shotgun. But this is 7.5 shot out of a 20 gauge that she was shooting. You can see kind of the impact. All it really did was bump the paint off. But here, I thought this was pretty surprising. These impact spots here, and it dug into the metal pretty decent. That is the 9.5 shot from that 410. This is what was behind the cardboard, holding the cardboard up. So that's kind of cool, the difference between a lead shot and that tungsten. That tungsten is just, it's got so much more momentum and knockdown power behind it. It's pretty interesting. It's also a lot more expensive.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the